under the auspices of the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, GIPC. The president also held meetings with other investors interested in doing business in Ghana. He called on all the UAE to come make money in Ghana by partnering Ghanaian businesses. The president made these remarks at the recent visit to the Expo 2020 in Dubai.
Of what you have done here are creating opportunities for companies to locate in the free zone areas and have specialized incentive fiscal regime to assist. But at the end of the day, I'm standing up here because I want very much to build a stronger relationship between our business community and the business community of the United States. The prospects of our development in Ghana and in Africa are immense, and we believe that a strong relationship between our two businesses will be a very, very solid, satisfactory, and mutually beneficial path towards exploiting these opportunities. There's a lot of money you can make in Ghana, and I want you to come and make a lot of money in Ghana.
You heard Ghana's President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Now, the Chief Executive of the Ghana Free Zones Authority, Ambassador Michael Quay Jr., in an interview with Maritime and Port News, indicated that Ghana's participation in the Expo 2020 is to forge new partnership and inspire groundbreaking solutions across the industry worldwide. He further noted that Ghana's participation will also raise awareness about the numerous opportunities in terms of production, service, human development, and establish their companies, manufacturing centers and factories here under the Ghana Free Zones Authority.
The reason why we've taken part in such a program is simple. Ghana at the moment is at a stage where we had very fantastic economic growth in the last 3 years preceding 2020, an average of about 7%. And then we all know the dip that happened during the pandemic. What that simply meant was we had a growth now instead of 7% on average to just below 1%. It was still positive. But we saw that the rest of the world and Africa mainly recorded negative. So the president of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, says we need to go on a rebound agenda. Among other things, first of all, as you saw, Ghana's flag was shown on the Burj Khalifa. This is not an ordinary feat. And it gave us the opportunity to showcase Ghana on virtually the tallest building in the world. That's a big deal because then all of Dubai can see Ghana being showcased. So they'll ask the question, what is Ghana? Who are they? Then we will also be able to tell them the good story of Ghana, the open for opportunities, the fact that our opportunities are limitless in terms of various minerals that we have, the resources that we have, but most importantly, the human resource. So in my space, for example, what we emphasized is we want companies to look at Ghana as a place for settlement in terms of production, in terms of services, in terms of development of enclaves. Why? Because Ghana is on latitude 0, longitude 0.
Ambassador Michael Quay further also elaborated on Ghana's current export sector, adding that the Special Economic Zone is an area Ghana is seeking to partner the UAE to improve it and make it better.
Export processing zones, at the moment, we have changed that concept more into special economic zones. And it's one of the things that we're also partnering Dubai to do in this context. Look, if you look at us in terms of export, the value of trade is $900 million with the UAE at the moment. In terms of import, it's about $100 million. If you look at again in terms of export and import, we have about 3rd and 9th in terms of ranking respectively. So if this is the case, what can we do to improve it and make it better? One of the ways is by industry. And industry cannot come into your country if they don't have the special economic zones where they can park their businesses and be able to produce. Because people don't want to now go and have litigation, go and have disputes with chiefs and all the various problems that come with land tenure and land management. So that is why it's important that as you mentioned, export processing zones, or what is now termed special economic zones, is a concept that is developed by the country strategically to provide for those expansion and attraction that we are trying to get into Ghana. So let me give you a quick example. In Tema, we already know about that. In Kumasi, the space has now been secured in line with the containers and the inland port.
And that was the Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Free Zones Authority, Ambassador Michael Quay Jr. Now let's move to some other stories. The Information Minister Kojo Ponkroma has hinted that fuel consumers in Ghana may soon experience some relief with regards to the skyrocketing prices of petroleum products as the government seeks to engage with various stakeholders on possible cuts in some margins and levies on price build-up. Honorable Kojo Ponkroma, who made the announcement, said the meeting will include oil marketing companies and bulk oil distributors. He said the government is already cutting down on expenses it makes from the revenue to get from petroleum taxes. Information Minister further said government is also willing to reduce further its expenses in a bid to cushion Ghanaians. If you just join us, you're listening to Maritime and Port News. The Ghana Port and Harbours Authority (GPHA) has commended the Ghana Shippers Authority for its continuous sensitization of haulage truck drivers and owners on the rule and regulations covering transit activities in Ghana. The manager for Marketing and Corporate Affairs, who gave the commendation at the 4th GSA sensitization workshop held in Tema for haulage truck drivers, said the need for such training could not be overemphasized. She said the drivers and owners of the truck were crucial in the transportation of cargoes and that were brought to the port, as well as delivering the same to the people. Mrs. J.B. Donko, who chaired the workshop, said without the drivers, cargo would not get to their destination, adding that they were crucial in the supply chain value. Mrs. J.B. Donko said to have improved corridor devoid of problems and litigations, all stakeholders needed to play their roles in a manner that would benefit all, and the expected end would happen when there are mutual benefits between the transit truck drivers and the consumers. In our final story, the top international ocean carriers serving the U.S. market have been requested to begin sharing information with the Federal Maritime Commission about export service offered to the U.S. shippers. The FMC on Monday announced the expansion of its vessel operating common carrier, that's the VOCC, audit program to also include U.S. export as directed by FMC Chairman Daniel Murphy. The FMC has also announced inquiries into 5 pop-up shipping lines related to their service offering. The VOCC audit program, led by FMC's Managing Director Lucille Marvin, was established in July 2021 to assess ocean carrier compliance with the FMC's rules on demurrage and detention and to identify and gather additional information that could be beneficial to the regulator monitoring the international carrier shipping market. Now, since its launch, the VOCC audit program has collected information on detention and demurrage policies from the 9 largest ocean carrier by market share, provided briefings to ocean carriers on the FMC rule interpreting the 46 USCs as it applies to detention and demurrage practices. On this note, we'll wrap up this morning's edition of Maritime and Port News. Maritime and Port News is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Shippers Authority. They provide you with the best in all your shipping solutions. You can contact them at the Shippers House in Accra. You can also join us Facebook and YouTube on Omanfm and Netu TVGH and listen to Maritime and Port News on Omanfm in Kumasi. My name is Nanisi Boateng, my producer. Kwikwa Pwaje. Have a great day.
Yo, wake up, wake up.